Let me ask you this. How do you envision the future of AI in our daily lives with respect to human dignity
Mm.
and freedom?
I have a poem about this, if you'll permit me to share it.
Oh my God, yes, I would love it. It would mean
Yes?
everything. Yes.
Okay, so it's in the section about the Brooklyn tenants. Let me see. So, intrepid poet, I think it's safe now that I have all this academic tech cred armor
You're
to
in the
come
door.
out. So, like, all right, let's
You are
do
the
a little
door.
poetry.
Yeah.
So then I had the opportunity to work with the Brooklyn tenants, and it was at a time during my research where after research had been attacked and I felt that the people who were closest to me academically didn't stand up for the research in the way I had hoped at that time. I was just like, is this really where I want to be? And when I got the opportunity to work with the Brooklyn tenants who were resisting the installation of a facial recognition entry system as the way to access their homes, I was so inspired by them. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing this for my committee or for my supervisor or for the institution. I'm doing it for the ex-coded. I'm doing it for people like the Brooklyn tenants. And so this is the poem I wrote for them. To the Brooklyn tenants, resisting and revealing the lie that we must accept the surrender of our faces, the harvesting of our data, the plunder of our traces. We celebrate your courage. No silence, no consent. You show the path to algorithmic justice requires a league, a sisterhood, a neighborhood, hallway gatherings, Sharpies and posters, coalitions, petitions, testimonies, letters, research and podcast, dancing and music. Everyone playing a role to orchestrate change. To the Brooklyn tenants and freedom fighters around the world, persisting and prevailing against algorithms of oppression, automating inequality through weapons of math destruction. We stand with you in gratitude. You demonstrate the people have a voice and a choice. When defiant melodies harmonize to elevate human life, dignity, and rights, the victory is ours.
God. Oh, God, it's so good.
And that's truly how I felt when I saw, oh my goodness, these aren't people with PhDs from MIT. These are people who saw a problem, educated themselves about it, reached out and resisted successfully. And for me, that was such an inspiring model to understand that the research I was doing could equip people on the front lines, and that also people seeing themselves identified in me in various ways. People know how, whether you're the outsider because you're a woman or you're an immigrant or you're more of the artsy person in a very technical field, whatever it might be, and seeing that inspiring others, that gave me the motivation I needed to continue.